Good morning, SACS students. Today is Thursday, April 16th. I'm Mary McFadden.
I'm Sam Wolf, and this is your final regular edition of Ksac News.
The #1 high school news network in Texas. This is KSAC News.
Kaylee Carew, a San Antonio high school teen who is close to many SACS students, has sadly relapsed back into leukemia. She is currently taking chemotherapy, but this cannot remove the cancer completely. Kaylee and her family have set out now to find a match for bone marrow transplant, but there hasn't been very many promising results. This is how the SACS community can help. If you're over 18, you can stop by your local blood bank to be tested. All you need to do is say you're looking to be matched with Kaylee Carew. Her birthday is 1/28/99. The nurse will swab the inside of your mouth and send the test away. Results are usually sent back in 2 to 6 weeks. Now, if you're under 18, don't count yourself out just yet. Tell your parents, your aunts and uncles, your older siblings, anyone between the ages of 18 and 44. The more tests that are taken, the better chances we have of saving Kaylee's life. The South Texas Blood Bank is off 1604 and it's completely free and takes less than 15 minutes. Talk to anyone you can, tweet, Facebook, anything with this information in order to help Kaylee. As a Christian community, it's our duty to help those who need it, and this is one of the easiest ways. If you need all of this information written down, come to the journalism room and we'll give you a flyer. Now on to Sam with a special interview.
Hey everyone, today I'm joined by former SACS graduate David Chaulke. Thanks for joining us, David.
Yeah.
So David was the former praise and worship leader here at SACS. So when did you graduate, and can you catch us up on your journey since you've left?
Sure. I graduated in 2006 with a bunch of cool people, and I went to NYU from here. Actually started in photography, but moved over to music because I like it more. And I was a part of a really cool church there, and just sort of it grew my desire to lead worship, and really changed, I think, a lot of how I view what the church is about and what God is about. And so,
So I understand you have an album coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
yeah. So I've been writing worship music since I was here, but it wasn't very good until I was a little bit older. So for the last 8 years or so, I've been writing a lot of worship music, and I just think hopefully it's time to offer them to the church and see if they're worth singing.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So obviously writing an album, there's a lot behind that. So
Yeah.
what kind of support do you need?
Well, right now I have a Kickstarter project that I'm trying to raise just short of $10,000.
Okay.
So right now we're about 40% funded, and we've got almost 3 weeks left. Well, maybe closer to 2 weeks by now.
Is there anywhere that students can get a sample of some of your work?
Yeah, so on the Kickstarter, you can just search David Chaulke Kickstarter, or maybe there's a web address I can give you guys
Okay.
that has a bunch of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
It's great to have you, and best of luck on your project.
Sweet. Go SACS.
Now here's Isaiah and Grant with the sports.
Hey everybody, I'm G. This is Ike in the last Ksac for sports, and we are wearing jorts because it's the special edition Sports Jort Report.
All right, this week we're going to start off. We're going to have softball games and baseball games at TMI tonight. Softball is going to be at 4:30, and then our JV and varsity is going to be at 5:15 and 7:30.
And shout out to the tennis team who's right now in Waco at their state tournament.
And then also our track team is going to have their district meet this Friday and Saturday. So make sure you go out and support all of SACS athletics.
And we would like to give a quick recap on all of SAC sports this year, starting off with the fall sports and the football team, who had a great season even though they moved up a division. And then also shout out to the volleyball team, who also did very well themselves. and cross country, who got a state championship.
And then we move on to winter sports, where we got another state championship, which is our soccer girls. And then our soccer boys went to the playoffs, along with our varsity basketball boys and varsity basketball girls, all who made playoffs and had great seasons. And then our swim team actually got a state championship in one of their relays.
And also, speaking of championships, Duncan Clayton, shout out to you, did really good at your wrestling. And then there's still spring sports going on. So golf has regionals Monday. Tennis is still finishing up today in Waco. And you have baseball and softball, and who's also doing very well, and they need to finish their season strong.
Hopefully some of them can add to our trophy case this year. Now, actually, Grant got a chance to talk to our new athletic director about all the success we've had this season.
Hey everybody, I'm here with SACS Athletic Director, Coach Parrott. Now, Coach Parrott, at the start of this year, we used the motto All In, and we're still using it. How do you think that motto has been received?
The All In campaign, if you want to call it that, a campaign, has just been awesome. The students, the parents, the families, everybody has bought in, and they've stepped up to do whatever's necessary to help. I think the athletes have given everything this year to pursue success. And so, the full statement actually was one team, all in for God's glory. And I really feel like that's what we've been able to do this year is glorify Him.
Yes, we have. And also, speaking of the athletes and success, you've had the opportunity to be the director when we win multiple championships. What are your thoughts on that success so early?
My first thought is I should have told them to space it out a little bit, because 4 in the first year, we can only go down from there. But no, just kidding. It's the 4 state championships this year have been amazing. We're still going, still a chance for more in the spring. But what I love about it is the way that everybody has rallied around the success. And I really feel like success can be contagious. Mm-hmm. And so as one team accomplished it, others, I think, saw the goal and saw the prize, and they've put in the work to go after it.
That is totally true, because I've seen more state championships this year than I've had all my 4 years. But also, what's the difference? What would you like to be the difference from this year's SACS athletics compared to next year? What would you like to see differently?
I think as we look to next year and we look to the years to come, we've had a proud tradition of athletics at SACS, but I want more people to be aware of it and know about it. And I want SACS to be that place that everybody already knows about our outstanding academics, faith-based core and platform curriculum of everything that we do. But I feel like athletics has been maybe the questionable area as far as what private school athletics are all about. And I really just want our kids to be able to carry that pride into the community, that, hey, we play real athletics. Mm-hmm. We compete with the public schools, private schools. We'll go anywhere, anytime, play anybody. And really just carry that pride into next year, so that 4 state championships, that's something that we know can happen any year and every year.
So next year's student section, y'all should go out there and support them as well. They need it, and it's going to be great. It was a great year this year, but thanks for talking to me. Thanks for letting me have your time. And now over to Tony with the weather.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tony Renteria with your weather report. This week, temperatures will be highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. It'll also be cloudy till Monday, and you should expect rain on and off throughout the rest of the spring. By the way, Fiesta starts today! And apparently, in San Antonio for Fiesta, there's a tradition to put a rain rock on a tree next to the NIOSA headquarters to keep away bad weather, or rain. Well, let's see how that goes. Now on to Kara and Kristen with What's the Sitch?
What's the Sitch?
Hey guys, this is Kara and Kristen with What's the Sitch. We are here with Dr. Holzman. He's a member of the ASCI Accreditation Committee. So could we begin by with you telling the students why you were here this week and what does it mean to be accredited?
Okay, well, we're here because we were invited here by the administration of San Antonio Christian Schools, and this is a process by which we accredit schools. It's somewhat like the Good Housekeeping stamp of approval. It will tell people, particularly universities, where you're applying, that this is a school that has high standards, that meets all the accreditation standards of both ACSI and Advanced Ed, which is both recognized worldwide for their academic excellence. And so it's good for students because when your transcript goes and your application goes into a university, they're going to say that that's a school that has high standards and they're approved. So the program is very, very good.
Can you tell us the school that you represent?
I'm representing actually ACSI in general, but I'm a general administrator at Cypress Christian School in Houston, Texas. We're a K through 12 school. We have about 700 students, so we're about the same size as San Antonio Christian. You're a little bit larger, but we have the same size high school, and I've been there for 13 years.
Are there any major differences between your school and SACS?
Not in terms of our mission and our vision. They're very much the same. At Cypress Christian, we want to prepare our students with a biblical worldview to go out and represent Jesus Christ and to serve Him and glorify Him, which is typically what we would want of all of our students. So, and I think that's the same vision and mission here at San Antonio Christian too.
Yeah. And how often does ACSI come to look at our school?
Every 5 years, and during that 5-year period, we will leave here. We'll write a report, and there will be areas that we call powerful practices. Those are things that SACS is doing particularly well, and then we'll give them some ideas we call opportunities for improvement. And those are things that we think that they can work on that will make them even a better school.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This has been Karen Kristen with What's the Sitch.
Now this has been your Ksac News. I'm Mary McFadden.
I'm Sam Wolf. Have a great day, everyone.
Got a long list of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane, but I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name.